It's just so weird. I think it's...
So hello everyone, from the last 6 years जब से मैं US आया हूँ आपको बताना चाहता हूँ the power of SRK Shahrukh Khan is amazing. From the first day of my class, I went to English class one time. It was my first English class in my first year. I tried to make an American friend. When I tell that friend that I am from India, I was trying to discuss about homework. He said, I love Shahrukh Khan.
Wait.
Yeah.
This is an American?
Yeah, he was an American, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That was first week of class.
Not an Indian American? Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, and we could discuss about the movies, and he said his favorite movie was Kal Ho Na Ho.
I mean, that's a pretty common answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shahrukh Khan!
Okay. So, okay, I know you're not from London, but what do you think about the scene? She has seen the movie, by the way.
Yeah, so the sea, they're inside a house. Why is there wind? Where is the wind coming from?
That's part of the set.
I thought you were going to say part of life.
No.
I guess it's just part of life when you're Hrithik Roshan and SRK, right?
True.
Yeah. I've just never understood that. Yeah. What's with the wind?
Yeah.
Wait, and is it only on men that they have the wind? Or no, it's on
No,
both, right?
yeah.
It's just like, yeah. I feel like it's like part drama, part like, oh wow, they're so gorgeous. You know what I mean? It's like has two functions. Kind of.
I think wind blowing and hair moving, that's what makes Bollywood Bollywood.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good question? Does any other cinema in the world like have something like that?
Hollywood doesn't have that?
I mean, not maybe like back in time, but not now.
That makes sense. She has also seen Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. What do you think about it?
I mean, that one is even more, I feel like, over the top in every way. Yuka, as soon as she realizes that he has a crush on another girl, the rain just comes boom, like out of nowhere. And you're like, okay, like, in Hollywood too, we have sad, like, scenes with rain, but this is just like, bam, like, right on cue. You know what I mean? And then also just the fashion of this movie and just the
80s.
characters. It's just, I thought it was more like 90s, like early
90s.
2000s, and it's just so, it's very over the top. Yeah, yeah. But it's good.
And last, the most important, the iconic SRK pose. What do you think about it?
Wait, when was it first introduced? Was it in DDLJ? Or
I think so, yeah.
have I even seen the first scene with it?
Yeah.
It is in the field?
Yeah, it became more famous here. So what do you think?
I think it's... I mean, I feel like I didn't get an authentic introduction to it because you showed it and you had it, you know, on your social media before I saw this movie or anything. I think it's funny. I think it's like a come to daddy thing.
Do you think it's romantic to impress girls? Can it work?
It seems to be kind of like an animal trying to like impress a female by being like, I'm big and I can like protect you or whatever. So maybe?
Oh.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's very romantic, right? I mean, I think maybe I'm Indian.
Yeah. I mean, I think if like you did that to, if you had done that to me on our first date, I would have just been like, what is going on, you know?
Yeah, and that's Kal Ho Na Ho, how it became more famous.
Oh, okay. So it was first in DDLJ and then, okay. And then it became his pose.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the Titanic pose, the I'm King of the World, except it's more like romantic. It's like supposed to be more romantic, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like his signature thing now.
Titanic, which Titanic pose? The ship one?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I see.
You know, it's kind of like that. Well, they're both romantic, I guess, because he's like holding her while she's doing that. And yeah. So I guess this is the Indian version. And that's like around the same time period.
True. That is
makes
true.
Makes sense,
Yeah, but not copied or...
No, I don't think it's
copied.
It's
independent.
I don't think it's copied.
It happened almost the same time.
Yeah.
87.
Yeah.
SRK's next movie, Pathan, is coming. What do you think about the teaser?
पता नहीं कि पठान मर गया है या जिंदा है.
Wait, so is he the bad guy?
You don't know. It's unpredictable right now.
Oh.
Boom.
So, what do you think about the teaser first?
Okay, so I think he's a really good actor. You know, I've always thought that. So it's obviously very different from his like romantic hero roles. So that's exciting, yeah. So it'll be exciting to see.
And what do you think about like the matches? For example, in America, a lot of times it happens that a lot of men who are older get to act with girls who are way young. Is it common in America in American movies?
Okay, so yeah, I mean that is the thing. You don't really see it too much in the teaser, but that's the thing that like weirds me out about the new music video is like Deepika seems way too young for him. And because right, they're like 20 years apart or something like that,
Yeah.
right? And like I feel like in American movies you don't like see that big of an age gap unless it's like a rich old man and then like a gold digger wife or like a trophy wife. Like, do you know what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, Trophy Wife, I know.
Yeah. So like I feel like in American movies it's only seen in like a bad context.
So it's not seen as a good content.
No.
Oh.
It's like creepy. That's why I'm like weirded out by this whole dynamic. I
Like
think
the age
SRK's
gap.
Yeah, I think they're both really good actors. I just think it's weird that they're romantically paired together.
Oh, I understand. Even in Tom Cruise movie, you saw the Top Gun 2. The age difference is barely like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I think. Well, also in that it was like a sequel, right? And so it was the same like woman that he was with in the first one. But yeah, again, like he's older, so he's with a woman who's like close to his age.
I
'Cause,
see.
like yeah, otherwise that's kind of weird.
So that is something like only in Bollywood, the age gap is like shown to be very comfortable in Bollywood, but in Hollywood, what will happen in Hollywood if someone does that? Like 20 years age gap.
I mean, see, okay, maybe it has been done before, but at least it's not as noticeable. Like, okay, so if somebody does it and it's very obvious, then I think people will be like creeped out. They'll be like, what is this movie like promoting kind of?
So you
I
think
don't
it's
know.
obvious here?
Yeah, he looks so old. Like, way too old for her.
I mean, I don't think he looks too old in the
I think you just like hold him on this pedestal and you just think he's flawless and will never age and is like a god or something. That's what I think.
Oh, so
think
from his expressions you can see. Yeah.
I mean, and just like his hair, he's like looking kind of raggedy and like all that. I don't know.
You were saying that he
Yeah, he
looks
looks
like
like an old creeper. And he's like watching her dancing in her like bikini or whatever, or her bathing suit, and he's just like hanging out there with his sunglasses on the side. Like, oh, it's just so weird. You know, he looks like this old man who's staying at the same resort, and he's like, oh, like check that out. You know what I
I
mean? It's
see.
like it's really weird.
Got it. Now the last song that recently came out, what do you think about that?
It's not as creepy because they're like together more instead of him watching her most of the time, but it's still
So
weird.
you can see the age gap.
Yeah,
I mean, if you didn't know their ages, you will still see. You still think
I
it's
think
obvious.
so. Yeah, they have to incorporate the pose in every movie.
The SRK pose.
Yeah, or like some variant of the pose.
Yeah, some variant.
Okay, and also the really important question is, would it ever be reversed? Would it ever be a much older woman with a much younger man?
With 10-year-old gap, it has happened. So, for example, I showed you Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. In that movie, between Aishwarya Rai,
Yeah.
and Ranbir Kapoor, there was 10 years gap.
Yeah, but like this big of a gap?
20 years, no.
I mean, I don't think you would really find that in Hollywood either.
Sarah Banu and Dilip Kumar. 22 years difference.
Sir, Nani kya rahi hai?
Sarah Banu and Dilip Kumar.
Dilip Kumar. Oh, it's old. 22 years. Oh, Nani ko bhi pata.
Yeah.
Iconic pose. So here comes the important question. After watching 3 to 4 movies of SRK, कभी खुशी कभी गम कुछ कुछ होता है, DDLJ, कल हो ना हो. More than 4 movies you have seen. This could be the 5th one you're gonna watch. What do you think about Shahrukh Khan?
Oh, I think, like I said, I think he's a really great actor. I definitely think he's the best Bollywood actor. I think he has the greatest variety of expressions and can really get into any role. And yeah, no, I think he's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's known as biggest movie star in the world, and he's the second richest actor in the world as well. You know that?
Yeah. I think I told you that. Right?
I told you that.
You sure?
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just by... Okay, I'll be honest, I was not a big Shahrukh Khan fan before coming to the US. I was just like...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just used to watch his movies. I used to love
You
his
said
movies.
you wanted to be an actor because of him.
That was when I was in 5th grade, long time ago. After 5th grade, I became into engineering. At that time, I was like, whatever movie is interesting, I used to watch that. But after coming to the US, in the first week when I figured out the fame of SRK, that just made me his genuine fan. Like how much people respect him. US immigration official Twitter page apologized him when his experience at immigration was bad. That shows.
Yeah.
Also, the first Valentine card I got from her was "You're the Amman to my Nana," and after that it was this way: "You are Brian to my Mia, Bahubali to my Avantika, and Apple Watch to my iPhone."
Yeah.
So that also shows how much you loved SRK since the beginning.
Yeah.
But just that you think that the age gap is obvious.
Yeah, the age gap is just weird in that one movie, but other than that, yeah. I
I
mean, that's
see.
not his fault. So.
But if you see the other, I mean, to convince you, if you see other movies in which they have acted together, for example,
तुम्हारा dialogue है भागो भागो
So he's an actor playing an actor?
yeah, exactly. But here the age gap is definitely not obvious, right?
This is like the most dramatic thing I've ever seen. There's
Why?
like so much fire, and he's like, like I assume it's through his acting, but there's like so much fire. His like mouth is all bloody, and I'm like, what is happening? Yeah,
So,
yeah. I feel like it's not as obvious because
Okay.
I feel like
I see.
I feel like she doesn't look that much younger, but he looks a lot younger. So
I see. Got it.
okay, it was okay, I guess then, but now it's like it doesn't work anymore in my opinion.
Got it. So you think as actors grow older, it's their responsibility to justify their age in terms
It's
of
not their responsibility. I mean, they just want any job they can get, or when you're SRK or someone like her, then like if you like the script, then you'll do
Got
it. But
it.
like, yeah, I just think it's like kind of weird. That's all.
Got it. So that'll be it. Comment below if you also think it was awkward and any other couples you think makes the whole Bollywood industry more awkward. Thank you so much for watching.